powerful that awaits you inside Thundershroomz to help you unlock your maximum healing potential. I had a lot of questions this week after the past few episodes, and I really appreciate the many inquiries and people asking about specific cases. So I do welcome anyone who has specific issues to email after the show at thundershrooms.docofdetox@gmail.com. Sometimes the emails get thrown into the spam, so please be patient and I will get back to you as fast as I can. And don't be shy if you have personal issues you'd like to ask about. We can definitely consider your personal issues and hopefully come up with a very special protocol or special solution for you. So this week, something I want to really discuss is really okay. We're surrounded by many things, many threats, and when we look at the threats for our health, we look at the things outside of us. But not only do the things come from outside, things come from inside our body. And one of the biggest things we learn about and we discuss in anti-aging science is really this concept of free radicals and how they play such an important role for an aging appearance. And as we discussed in the last few episodes, an aging appearance as it appears on the outside is merely a reflection of the aging state of health inside the body. So how can we, when we talk about free radicals and the free radicals that make our skin look aged and they make our cells inside aged, which makes our skin outside look aged, where do these free radicals come from, and what can we do about it? What does Thundershroomz do to help us with these free radicals? And why is this so important, not only for looking younger, but for being genuinely younger at the cellular level? And it's an important concept that we want to really understand, which is that the way we look outside is not, it doesn't, that's not a very simplistic explanation of how old we look, but really how we look outside is a reflection of the age of the cell. So if we look better on the outside, we look younger on the outside, it's a reflection that the cells on the inside are healthier. And why are the cells healthier? Well, it's to do with free radicals. We keep on mentioning this word, free radicals. What are free radicals? Well, free radicals are simply molecules that cause the electrons inside the human body to become unstable. In a simple way, it's basically a molecule that starts a chain reaction of mildly destructive cellular behavior. So when a free radical interacts with a healthy cell, the reaction will be an ongoing chain reaction of positive molecules, which is typically shown up as damaging to the cell. So these free radicals, where do they come from? Well, they're all around us, and we see that they're in UV light from the sun, they're in cigarette smoke, they're in environmental pollutants that come outside of cars and factory exhaust. They're all around us, but they're also created inside our body. For example, one of the most powerful, potent, toxic chemicals that our cells will ever come into contact with is, in fact, hydrochloric acid, which our stomach generates. We create hydrochloric acid inside our stomach to break down the food and digest all the macronutrients we eat in our food to become the micronutrients and enter into the bloodstream. So that hydrochloric acid is extremely toxic, it's extremely potent, it's extremely acidic, and when our body creates that, it leaves behind free radicals as a sort of waste. So whenever our body burns up any type of toxin or any type of calorie, we are left over with a type of residual waste, which is almost like a metabolic leftover. And this also acts as a free radical. So even just when we burn up food, when we create stomach acid, when we create inflammation to fight a wound, all of these processes that are necessary and crucial to everyday life will leave some type of free radical molecule, which can have a type of damaging effect. And how does our body, if our body is every day creating hydrochloric acid, well, what stops our body from becoming overly acidic is our body also creates antioxidants. And you will have heard this word antioxidant because we talk about consuming antioxidants. We talk about antioxidants as they appear in food. Antioxidants such as vitamin C, ascorbic acid. It's a very high, we call it scavenging, has a very high scavenging ability. And what that means is an antioxidant is the enemy of a free radical. So if the free radical is the bad guy, the antioxidant is the good guy. The terminology is a bit backwards because free radical sounds like freedom and antioxidant sounds like anti is bad, but it's the opposite. So the free radical is the free cell that's causing destructive behavior or just causing destructive effects after its behavior. And the antioxidant is the molecule that will neutralize the free radical. So our body creates antioxidants and we also consume antioxidants that are found inside food, especially in colorful fruits and vegetables, and of course, inside Thundershrooms. Thundershrooms, which have a deep, rich brown chocolatey color, this is full of antioxidants, and there's some specific antioxidants that are unique to Thundershrooms that provide a specific and unique antioxidant function. The mushroom can grow for, as we've discovered, for over thousands of years on the side of the tree in direct sunlight. Now, think about yourself. When you go into direct sunlight, how quickly is it before your skin burns or gets red or sensitive? Or how quickly before sunspots show up or liver spots show up? And it's because our body, our skin, is not designed to handle a direct sunlight exposure for so long, because inside the UV light are those free radicals that we're same free radicals that, not the exact same ones, but in the same way that free radicals from stomach acid can cause damage to our cells, the free radicals inside the UV of the sun can cause damage to our cells. And so why doesn't it cause damage to the cells inside the Thundershrooms? Why can the Thundershrooms sit on the side of the tree and just take the sun without burning, without crisping up and falling off the side of the tree like a crispy fried mushroom? Because the Thundershroom has inside natural antioxidant properties which protect the mushroom from the damages of the UV free radicals, of the UV light, from the sunlight's free radicals. The mushroom has antioxidants inside. It creates its own antioxidants to protect against these external free radicals from the sunlight. And in the same way, our own body creates antioxidants to protect against free radicals such as stomach acid. Our body creates we use what's known as superoxide dismutase, SOD, which is a type of antioxidant our body creates, and we synthesize it with glutathione, which is an amino acid. So if our body has the amino acids, we have enough materials to synthesize to neutralize against the threat of the free radical. Now, where does Thundershrooms come into all of this? Okay, so we know antioxidants can be found in food, and we know antioxidants can also be synthesized in our own body, and they are every day. And what can we do to improve those two sources of antioxidants? Well, we can consume more antioxidants in our food, and we can also improve the process by which our body synthesizes and creates its own antioxidants. So we know our body creates SOD to neutralize stomach acid. So how can we assist the body to do that more effectively, to do it faster, with less energy, with taking less resources away from other crucial functions of the body? So this type of antioxidant behavior is supported with Thundershrooms in two ways. First of all, the Thundershrooms itself has direct antioxidants. So in a sense, you're consuming the antioxidants as found inside the Thundershrooms. And the second way is that it sends a signal for the body's own antioxidant generation to be better, faster, and more efficient. So we have two tracks. One is to consume the antioxidant that we find inside the mushroom. So it's a direct import or direct transplant of antioxidants that we find inside the mushroom into our body. And the second way is by the signal improving inside the body to create its own antioxidants more efficiently. So this is a very powerful, when we use these two methods combined together, as found inside Thundershroomz, we have a very marked improved effect in the body's antioxidant behavior. And imagine now if you can combine this with other forms of antioxidants, such as improving your diet, such as adding in the rainbow diet of a plethora of different colors of fruits and vegetables, which represent different antioxidants. So now you imagine you're adding in fruits and vegetables rainbow diet. You're adding in the Thundershroomz, which has the twin approach of bringing in the antioxidants and also improving your body's natural antioxidant regeneration ability. You have the Thundershroomz, you have the diet. Not only that, you remove the toxic inputs from your diet and your lifestyle and your environment that were sucking out your body's natural antioxidants to begin with. So you add the diet, you add the Thundershroomz, you remove the toxic input. Now you have triple or more the amount of externally consumed and internally regenerated antioxidants inside your body. So free radicals, whether it's from sunlight or pollution or stomach acid or from stress, free radicals, they now have a counterbalance. They have a control force that's out to get them. And we have the power to really train that patrolling force to hunt and scavenge these free radicals as they roam around our body. We are the ones that can empower our own antioxidant activity through the Thundershroomz, through the whole day lifestyle, through the perfect day lifestyle and nutritional, through sensible nutrition and removal of toxic input. We are the ones who can empower and supercharge our body's own antioxidant capability. And when that happens, we have antioxidant activity improving at the cellular level, which means that at the cellular level, the cells are healthier. When the cells are healthier inside, what happens on the outside? The cells look healthier on the outside as well. So the key to anti-aging, the key to looking young, is antioxidant activity, which begins at the cellular level. And when we empower the body with Thundershroomz and diet and improved lifestyle to do its maximum to reach its maximum potential for antioxidant activity, then we achieve new levels of anti-aging, of preventive health, of improving our own health span, because that's really what our ultimate goal is. And it's been a number of things happen in my personal life recently where it's been a very strong reminder that lifespan is nothing without health span, because lifespan without health span, you become a burden. You become it's a painful existence. When lifespan with health span is a different proposition. If we have someone who can live to the age of 80 with their full health, with 90% of their healthy function, and their memory intact, and their mobility intact, and their emotional balance, versus someone living to the age of 84, but from the years age 72 to 84, they're immobile, in a vegetative state, unable to communicate. How would you choose between improved lifespan with worse health span, or maybe a shorter lifespan but improved health span for the whole time? I'll leave you to ponder on that. But by all means, I encourage you and all of us to seek the maximum health span for our lifespan. So not just longer years, but better years, and years that are full of health and full of vitality and without pain, without discomfort. And the best way to achieve that is through preventive health, through taking action today, through improving your body's antioxidant activity, your internal antioxidant activity, removing external sources of impairment of your antioxidant behavior, of function. So we can start making these improvements today, and the results will come in time from the improved cellular activity. One thing also we observe with continued use of Thundershroomz is, in the same way that the Thundershroomz in the wild, develop a natural, almost internal sunblock mechanism, we know that that's to do with the melanocyte formation in the body. Melanocytes are the pigment forming molecules in the skin. So if we have an overexpression of melanocyte activity. That basically means that the skin will have more pigmentation, and in the opposite will also be true. So we have a more balanced immune system, then melanocyte formation will be not so expressed. Basically, if the immune system is more balanced, pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, or uneven pigmentation will not occur so readily. And it really brings attention to things like vitiligo, which is the discoloring of the skin, other types of skin pigmentation issues, even things like getting easily sunburned. These all represent a weakness or an imbalance of the body's melanocyte activity in as far as how it pigments the skin. And something that we have unique research about that's special to this species of mushroom is that this species of mushroom, Thundershroomz, as you find it in your Vital Life and Critical Care, supports and improves your body's melanocyte activity. And so it actually generates an internal cellular sunblock from your own body, which basically tells your body, hey, when the UV free radicals come in, don't hyperpigment the skin. Take those pigmentation cells, tell them to turn it down a notch, and therefore you don't get so much pigmentation on the skin. And it's not about pigment or non-pigment, but it's really about a balanced expression of the activity of these cells. And the activity of these cells is visible through pigmentation of the skin. So the mushroom's natural sunblock ability is in fact transferred to us when we eat it inside Vital Life and Critical Care. And you can find that after a prolonged period of consumption, the body's own pigmentation function improves. And for myself, I go running in the hot Thailand sun almost every day for about an hour, and I barely wear any sunblock, almost never. Okay, it's not a good thing to say. I really should be, but in the 7-8 years since I've been consuming the Thundershrooms, I've noticed my skin pigmentation really quite stable. Even when I spend a lot of time in the sun, several days at the beach, it will only go, a couple shades darker. Whereas prior to in my life before I had Thundershrooms, I would get very dark and very sunburned very quickly. So is observed a notable improvement in my own skin pigmentation when exposed to UV, and not only myself, but basically everyone who's consumed Thundershrooms for at least several months reports something similar, which is that they don't need to wear so much sunblock, or they can last longer in the sun, 30, 40 minutes incidentally at walking around outside, without preparing to be in the sun. They can handle that without getting burned, whereas before maybe they were. So it's an improvement. The improvement of the skin's pigmentation function is really a reflection of the improved immune health inside the body. So everything we see on the outside is just a reflection of how our health is on the inside. And when it comes to skin pigmentation and anti-aging appearance, I invite you, if you want to do something about it, improve your internal cellular function. Whether that's with Thundershrooms, if you're already taking Thundershrooms, and further efforts on your diet and lifestyle changes, active supplementation, whether you need to, whether your IGF might be very beneficial for you to improve your hormone cycle, your hormone balance, or maybe the SON formula could help you with a deficiency in your amino acids. But either way, we want to really look at improving and optimizing your cellular health, because when that's in balance, when that's all in alignment, your outward appearance will be glowing naturally without any cosmetics, without any effort. Because the best cosmetics, the best improvements for your outward appearance come from inside. So, with that, I leave you till we meet again next week. And I wish you the best continued health. And of course, any questions personalized, I welcome you to email me at thundershrooms.docofdetox@gmail.com, or leave them on the show Facebook page, and I'll get to them on the next episode. So have a great week ahead, and I'll see you very soon.